What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing my tiny hands and planners, plural, on the internet, my name is Finn. I run this YouTube channel and the Instagram FionnPlans, and today we're going to do a planner flip through because I'm talking with my hands and you can't see them on camera. I have not done any Plan With Me videos in my 2021 planner yet online. I've posted some pictures on my Instagram, but I have some that I plan to post soon. But what I thought I would do is I would show you guys my planner evolution and stuff, so you guys can see the change in my planning style and show you guys some of my favorite spreads that I've done and all of that kind of stuff. So let's just get started. I really hope I don't tip this tripod over. I filmed something earlier today and it kept falling, so I just hope that doesn't happen. But let's go for it. I got my planner. This is a, what year is it? Let me make sure my phone number isn't anywhere on here. Nope. This is my planner for 2019. Yep, this is my 2019 planner. I wrote my name on the front, and I hated the way that it looked, so I covered it in this washi from Paper Candy Art. You'll see the kit that this is used for in this planner. It's one of my favorite spreads, one of my favorite papers I've ever used. I used to do monthly spreads. And so this is one of them. This is the Titanic themed one. I am obsessed with this kit. I plan to use it later in the year. But I hand cut everything in this kit. I cut everything out myself. I printed it with my own printer, which is still true, but like you can see, I didn't know how to do it. It's like the resolution on all of the stickers is literally terrible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the first ever spread that I did, and I used one of the pens that I still own. It is an Energel Pentel pen with pink ink that I still own. Oh nope, it's right here, this pen. It's a Pentel Energel, and it has a pink ink cartridge, and it's one of my favorites. But I had 0 character stickers at this point. I had just gotten my planner. I asked for it for Christmas, and I didn't know if I was going to get it, and I got it, and I was super excited. I had bought a kit during Thanksgiving of that year because I was excited to start planning, and if I didn't get the planner for Christmas, I was going to order it myself. But my mom bought it for me, and this was kind of a theme that she did for the first 2 years of me having a planner. Is she picked out the covers, and my friend Claire's mom also did this for her, and the pictures on the back. So there's me and my 2 sisters on the back of it. You can see my gap-toothed self. I had gap teeth back then, and I have them now, but we'll get into this one later. But it has my name on the front. It's really, really pretty. I've always liked this one. Let me make sure I'm in frame. I am. Wonderful. Yes, this spread, this spread is crazy. I hand cut everything myself. You can see that these are so jagged. My sidebar has nothing on it. My handwriting, I think it looks not great. And I did not own any whiteout, so you can see that the January is still there. And for people who don't know, and will probably see a spread closer to the end of the year, sometimes I get planner burnout towards August, where I don't do any spreads in August. But this planner used to have flags in it that you would have to cover because they didn't ever match your spread. So this is the kit that matched the monthly spread that I had, and I made the mistake of putting the kit in my backpack, not with my planner. My planner wasn't with me, but I brought the kit with me, and I got rained on. So that is why this section has no stuff in it. Yeah, I love Titanic. It's my favorite movie, and I like this kit a lot. This is one of my favorite spreads I think I've ever done, honestly, because I like the colors, and this was the first spread I had character stickers for. I ordered these Coffee Monsters Co. Coffee Monsters Co. is the first shop I ever ordered stickers from. And I ordered some in December of that year, and then I got them in January. I think, did I mark it down? I don't know if I did. Maybe I did in the previous week. I don't know. But I got them and I was super excited about them. And then my friend Claire texted me and she was like, hey, Paper Candy Art has a free printable kit. I wish I still had this kit and I don't, and I'm so mad about it. And I think this kit is literally adorable. I think it's so cute. This is the first kit that I didn't cut by myself. I have a Cricut machine at my house that I use to cut my kits regularly now, but I also didn't have any of the ratios right. So some of the boxes are the wrong size. I cut out real icons from the kit because I didn't have character stickers to mark stuff. Yeah, I did my top 3 for the week, which I think is funny. So I put like my secret clinical deodorant and my car, which is named Arnold after Ginny's Pygmy Puff in Harry Potter. Let's see, this is the week. Yep, this is the week I failed my driver's test, and then I got my actual real license the next week. This week is also very important. I put cards in between all the weeks that I wanted to show. This video is probably going to be insanely long. This is the week I actually got my driver's license, and this is the first kit I ever had that wasn't printed at my house. It was from, God, I don't even remember where it was from. It's from a shop I don't really use now. But I bought 2 kits from them, and it was like a huge deal because I didn't know how much I was going to get into this. You can see the flags that were covering the stuff. I was sitting on my arm, so it's pink. Like this was a good week. I went to the over to my best friend's house to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, I got my driver's license, and I went to my favorite place on earth. Yeah, let's see. I have the next one bookmarked. Let's see what, nah. I love going down memory lane with this. This is my, Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year spread. I think it always turns out so good. I love this kit. I try to use this kit every year. You can see Arnold is in my top 3 again. There is a redheaded girl in a, like, kimono, which I would not do today. That was a mistake on my part, but I always liked her hair, and I always imagined that this was my friend Claire when she was little. Yeah, I loved this kit. Let's see, okay. Boop. This was the second kit that I bought from that shop, and I did this entire spread in Disney font, and I think it's super cute. I don't know if I have the patience to do it now, but I like it a lot. I went to the movies with my friend this week, and I watched the Oscars. Let's see, what week is next? This week, I got this kit from another shop. I can't remember. Normally I do remember, but I don't. This is the week I went to London. It was great. I had like normal things, and then we flew to London the next day. And it was great. And the next spread, which is one of my favorite spreads I've ever done, this paper is literally the most soft paper ever. I went to London for my aunt's funeral. So you can see I marked the funeral and our party afterwards. We party hard at family events. So we had a fun time hanging out there. I got this, the first ever set of stickers I got from Michael's. For this trip, you can see my full rings now, but I got this, so at Michael's, and it might be switched now, so I'm not 100% sure on this, but there is a travel set from One Ton in a Million. You can see the Hong Kong and Japan sheets. Here it is. So there was a London sheet that came with like people drinking tea and the Queen of England as a munchkin and not a munchkin, as a wonton, and it was literally the most perfect thing ever. I got it just so I could use that. And these books are not very expensive, and Michael's always has coupons, so if you're looking to expand your sticker collection, 100% recommend going for these. But the spread was literally my favorite. This is a kit from Paper Candy Art. Their paper is literally my favorite. It's so good. Yeah, I went to Harrods saw Captain Marvel, all that kind of stuff. Here we go, full circle. St. Patrick's Day. I love St. Patrick's Day. I am Irish. You can tell from my name. My full name is Fionnuala, if anyone wondered that. And this week was okay. I went to see Derwin Hansen. I got a 47 on an English final. Yeah, it was a good bad week, I always say. But yeah. This is a kit from Sticky Essentials. It's Friends themed. You can see Sticky Essentials paper does not agree with my favorite pen. You can see it bleeds slightly, but I love Friends. I always have. It's my favorite show. And I loved this kit. I think it was perfect. My dad got his new car this week. Yeah, it was great. This was the week that my grandparents came up. I like just looking back through these to like see what I was doing. Especially during COVID, I like look back and see like I went shopping with my grandma this week, and I got an FionnPlans mail, and I like ate dinner with some friends and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're skipping forward. Oh my god. Okay, I just laid down this kit for Easter this year, and I think I might have filmed it. I might just like upload a time lapse of me doing it. But I love this kit. I think it's so pretty. It's the first time I ever used foil. You can see my rose gold foil, or at least maybe you can. I don't know. But yeah, it was the week of Easter. It was great. My friend Claire, being the smart bean that she is, ordered 2 sheets of this sheet. So she gave me one, and so I have it still. Let's see. Cinco de Mayo. I love vibrant kits. Like I don't know. I think they're so fun to use because they have so much like personality to them. It was the week of my cousin's first communion. This Pope little sticker came from that set I just showed from 110 in a Million. It was in like the Italy section of it. And this was great. Mother's Day. It's great. It's the first time, this is a fun thing, the first time I ever bought a musical theater ticket for myself. I won the lottery at a theater near us, and we got to see Beautiful. It was my mom and I. We sat in the front row of the theater, and Coach K was sitting like 10 seats down from us. It was awesome. The show was amazing. I saw Seussical at my middle school. I got like final grades and crazy stuff. Yeah, this week was also great. This is an Otter Prince Co. kit. I think it turned out great. I didn't have glitter headers for it, so I used washi instead. This is kind of just turning into a fun flip-through video. Finale of Game of Thrones. I think this kit is so pretty, and I might use it again. I printed the washi the wrong size, or at least the top one, so the bottom one is correct, but this one is not. You can see it's slightly too short, and that was really, really annoying. It was my best friend Kate's birthday. I watched Crazy Rich Asians. I tend to, and you can tell this, I probably spelled Asians wrong. I was put A before I, and then I look back at it and I'm like, no. So I had to use the movie marquee from the kit previously. I used it in this kit instead because I spelled it wrong. Yeah, let's see, June. Tony week. My best friends and I, in a non-COVID world, we always watch the Tonys together, and I put what the best musical and actor winners were at the bottom because I wanted to use these An Actor Plan stickers that I actually won in a giveaway. It was my first ever An Actor Plans like sticker experience. So it was so nice. I love Melissa. Her shop is currently closed, but once they reopen, they will have an anniversary sale. So make sure to go check it out. I will leave the link and my code down there in the description box below. This is an unfinished spread. You can see later, and it'll be apparent, see, because there are spots missing on this spread too. I got some planner burnout, and that happens to everyone. Happened on this spread, which is my sister's birthday week spread. It happened on this spread. Like, it happened a lot. And never be ashamed of that. It's not something you should feel bad about or anything like that. It's just you being, having some time to think more about things. I don't know. Sometimes I get planner burnout when I forget to write down what I did. This is the week of 4th of July. I went on my first college tour to Elon University, which is one of the schools I am currently interested in. My dad and my 2 sisters, who are on the back of this planner, were in Missouri, where I was born, and so I was with my mom. So we went to see Toy Story 4, we got Chipotle and henna tattoos at a wonderful, like, Indian, I don't know, beauty parlor, I think it was. It was next to my sister's old ballroom dancing store. The U.S. women won the soccer championships. I don't really know sports, but yeah. And then this week was also great. It was also the like first full foil week I used. I love spreads like this. I think they turned out really great. I don't know if you can see any of this because it's glossy paper. If I use glossy paper, the sticker kit is never from me. I never print on glossy. Yeah, you can see a little bit more planner burnout. I might come back in and finish the spread because it was a good week. I hung out with my cousins, and we hung out. We're going to skip this spread because it has pictures of my kids in it, and we don't want, not my kids. I don't have kids. I work at a summer camp for kids with special needs, and I made a special kit for that with pictures and stuff, and it's one of my favorite weeks that I've done, but I'm not going to show it because I don't want to invade their privacy. More planner burnout. Sometimes I just put down the base of spreads and never finish it. More examples. Here's an Actor Plans. Here's an Actor Plans kit that I loved, but I think I just had too much going on in my head this week. You can see right here I wrote this week and then wrote tired for all of them because I was really, really, really tired and had like nothing to say. It's just my first week back at school. Nothing to write. I think the first spread I actually finished after my burnout was my first ever SPC kit week, and it is this one. This is a mystery kit from March of that year. I think it turned out super, super good. I went to the beach this week. I don't know why I used, I went to the beach the previous week, and I didn't plan it. So we got back from the beach this week, and we hung out. This is the week before my birthday, so I wanted to make it fancy. And here's my actual birthday week. I think it turned out great. I used some Actor Plans stuff to mark, like, watching my favorite musical. It makes me cry. I love falsettos. Yeah, I turned 17 this week, which is crazy to me to think that's how old I was. I'm not old. I'm 18 years old. But that was a long time ago, and I was like able to go see my friends and do all of that kind of stuff. And it was kind of crazy. See, more planner burnout. You kind of just sometimes you write down the stuff you do, and then you forget to write it down. This is homecoming week. Yeah, I think the rest of this planner, yep, it's all burnout stuff. Here's a kit from Whimsical Plans where I used foil like half of it. Yeah. I was so done. Here's a Ben Cook inspired week. Anyone who knows me knows that that's my greatest obsession. Yeah, there's not very much left in this. I went to see Company. This is the week Frozen 2 came out. I kind of, yep, you get burned out a little bit. You start putting down spreads, and then you lose your focus, which is totally fine. And it's something that I'm not afraid of walking away from the camera, if you can't hear me. I'm putting that planner in another spot so I don't lose it. But you can see the evolution of my style of planning a little bit, and then at the end I'll pull back my first spread and the latest spread that I've done. But this was my second planner. My mom got it for me again. I love the floral. Here's the picture of me on the back with my gap teeth. Put some fun stickers. Here's an Actor Plans Audrey 2. Here's my sticker when I voted. I put that there. Here's a tiny strip of washi. Here's my name on the front. Let's see. I like, in this spread I tried to at least write stuff, in like, I did like calendars and I did all of that kind of stuff. So you can see February and January are great, and then March, like, I didn't put anything, I didn't change anything because I didn't want it to look dumb, but like I was supposed to go to see some shows, like this calendar went out the window, but my planner did not. I like to joke that I'm the only person who consistently kept up with a planner in 2020. Here's my first spread of 2020. I thought 2020 was going to be great at this point. I went to one of my friends' houses for New Year's. We played Mario Kart, we ate pizza, we hung out, we sang songs. We're a group of theater kids. There were lots of show tunes, sung. There were lots of show tunes, lots of Mario Kart, lots of games, lots of craziness. My dad and my sister made me watch a horror movie. Hated that. Like random stuff. This is my last week of break. I don't remember what happened this week. Oh, I had auditions for something. I just know this is an old style SPC kit with the stripe. You can see in this planner, the 2020 planner did not have flags. So this is the format of the 2020 planner. Here is a week I burned out again. You can see I get a lot of planner burnout if I'm not like totally focused like this. It's a lot sometimes to write down everything that you've done, especially if you don't remember it. This was the last week of normalcy for me. It's the last time I saw a live performance. Valentine's Day, yeah, randomness. It was a good week, I think. I got to see some cool people, meet some fun people, and then there was a lot of burnout after that because even before COVID, I wasn't hanging out with very many people. I didn't feel like there was very much to mark. I was just going to school and going home, and that was it. And there was a lot of that during COVID. I got really sick in the beginning of March, even though it was not COVID related. It was something separate. But like I went to the doctor and I babysat and I worked. You can see like, I'll probably use this kit again, not with gold foil. I wouldn't use gold foil with this again. But this is the kit I'm using the week I'm filming this. This was the week everything went terribly. This is the week of March 12th. So you can see on the 11th, I had everything planned up until the 11th, and I had big plans in the weekend, and it was my spring break too. And the last thing I marked before COVID was going to lunch with my best friend, and we went to a little cafe in our area, and we ate lunch, and we talked about how we didn't think COVID was going to be that much of an issue, and looking back on it, I wish like we had done more. And then I started like counting down the weeks of like doing stuff on the weekends. I did literally nothing. Like this was my entire weekend, and I didn't feel like I needed to mark anything. So there's a lot of that in this planner. And you can see the weeks I start filming, the weeks finally get put back on track because I wanted a pretty planner, and filming it kind of gave me like the motivation to do it more because I had gotten a little bit more burnt out than I meant. This was the week of Easter of last year, and I liked it a lot. We kind of just hung out, a lot of Zoom game nights, lots of classes. I had way more classes back then than I do now. I have 0 online Zoom classes, and I hate it, frankly, but yeah, I always like holidays because they give you an excuse to use a kit that is fun, or to splurge and buy one when you normally wouldn't because you find a need to. I usually print all my kits myself. This is a printed one, you can tell because it's on matte paper. But for a lot of holidays, I try to spice it up a little bit. I'll use more foil, I'll use bougie boxes, I'll use that kind of stuff more. My planner looks a lot like this, with the first part planned and then not the last part, until about May, which will be when my Plan With Me start, which is when I probably will start just skipping through them. So you can either go back to those videos, which maybe I'll link them in a card. There's going to be so many. This is my first ever filmingness. This is the first week I ever filmed a Plan With Me for. It was Mother's Day. It was great. We moved everything around at my house. I filmed. I did a whole bunch of stuff. It was Mother's Day. I went on a walk with my mom. We watched Of Mice and Men, which is a freaking sad movie. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Here's this kit. I think my planner during COVID kind of kept me sane, at least in the last couple months, because I had to think of things to do, so I would have enough stuff to mark 2 whole boxes of things, and so it motivated me to stay active in my day-to-day life. It made me create these challenges, watching all of the Marvel movies in order in 1 week, which I did on my first week of summer. It wasn't like I was doing it while I was in class, but yeah, it was a good change of pace. It was people's birthdays, and that gives you an excuse to make them a present and call them, and that was always fun for me as well. Yeah, more Plan With Me's. This was the week of the or it was the week after the George Floyd murder, so this week was kind of glum. The next week, I think I used a super happy kit, but I didn't want to. I think I had laid it down earlier. It marked Breonna Taylor's birthday, my favorite teacher's birthday, stuff like that. It kind of became a thing that kept me sane more than it had earlier in the pandemic, because so much stuff had been going off the rails, and so it gave me an excuse to print, and I still have these and I use them pretty often. I have Black Lives Matter scripts, and it would give me an excuse to make new things, make scripts, make before COVID I would never have marked that it rained, and then I did. There are things that I do now that I'm oh, I would mark that in my planner, and I wouldn't mark it now. Yeah, it's stuff like that. Here's Father's Day. I hated all the Father's Day, father and daughter boxes, so I made my own. This is also a Plan With Me on my channel. It was Juneteenth, the first day of summer. It was my mom's birthday and Father's Day on the same day. We got a Roomba and watched it go around the entire day like crazy people. This was my sister's birthday, and I put this extender in wrong. Whoops, because I meant to put it in like this. This is gonna be a weird video. But I put it in like this instead. So, yeah. That's what happened. Live stuff. I don't know. It's just kind of random-y stuff. It was my best friend's birthday this week. I lost a whole bunch of video footage. It was annoying. I watched my favorite movie. It was like stuff like that. My sister was out of town, my other sister, and so we did a whole bunch of stuff that we wouldn't have done with her there. Like, we watched movies that she didn't like, and stuff like that. This was the week that Hamilton came out. I love Hamilton, like an ungodly amount, and I didn't want to use the 4th of July kit, and I made my own. So, yeah, you have like your great boxes and stuff, and I took these bottom washi like strips from, like, I cut them out from the poster, and I like doing this kind of stuff because it's fun for me. More Burnout. there's going to be a lot of me burnout in here. Harry Potter kit. This was the week, yeah, I filmed this week. It's Harry Potter's birthday. I wrote Trans Lives Matter on the other side. I donated to the Trevor Project this week. I watched Harry Potter with my cousins. Yeah, it was a chill week. Beach week. Most of these are filmed. This is the week of Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. birthday, so I marked that in. Just the random stuff. This is a week that I laid down the base for, and I never did it. So maybe I'll come back and do it. The next week is also like that, so get ready for that. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Yay! I was really mad that I used this foil and I never did this spread, and I'm still kind of bitter about it. Yeah. This is a week that Chadwick Boseman passed away, so we watched Black Panther. It's like that kind of stuff. Spreads that I never filmed, that I just have for myself that I really, really like. Spreads that I never finished. Like, it's stuff like that. And I can look back and be like, oh, I'm not mad about this. This is actually a spread where I have this all written down somewhere and I need to rewrite it down. Like, I know I got sick. I know I worked on essays. I know I slept in. I know I did a YouTube binge. I know I ate ice cream. Like, it's stuff like that that I know what happened during this week anyways. So I'm probably gonna just come back and redo this because this was my birthday week and it was pretty good. I got some good gifts. I took the ACT again. That's the fear emoji that I like. I got a cameo video from Carol Lindsay, which was really fun. Here we go. This is the week of RBJ's passing, and the week that my cousin and her husband announced that they were pregnant, which was good. I marked it and then was like, wait, I can't post this. So I kind of just put it on the back burner. But it was also a good week. A lot of these were good weeks and I just didn't ever like mark them down fully. Like, I have the boxes laid out, I had the stickers pulled, and I never actually wrote them down. Let's see, there's gonna be a lot of those in here. Because I didn't plan until Halloween, but I am going to come back and do this spread. So maybe what I'll do is I'll film this spread again, because this was the week of my other sister's birthday, and I always do that. You can see I mark kits that I never use. Here's Halloween. Like, it's stuff like that. Halloween is good. This video is also up on my channel. Ben Cook week. Didn't plan it. This week, kind of planned half of it. Like, there's going to be a lot of those. And I try not to do that, but it always ends up happening anyways. Us watching movies. It's like Thanksgiving stuff. Very classic Thanksgiving stuff. This was the week of my first ever collab. My collab with Mimi from Ambitious Plans. You go check out that video. That video was fun to do. Yeah, I love doing Christmas spreads, but sometimes you get, if you're playing a drinking game to this video, which you definitely shouldn't be, take Burnout off the list, because I'm going to say it like 27 million times. I think this is the first time I ever played Among Us with my friends on a Zoom call, which was funny. Week I did not plan it all the way. It's going to be a lot of that. And then it's going to be the last week of this planner, which is a week that I also filmed, and I love this spread. I think it's so pretty. It was my Christmas spread, and I actually put my extender in correctly. Yeah, and then this was the week of New Year's Day, but that was a lot. But that would be in my new planner, and so we didn't, I didn't put it in this one because I didn't want to. I didn't want to use a sticker kit twice. And I know some people that are like, I hate to leave spreads blank, but that doesn't bother me as much. This planner is bigger than the other ones, and I am still in frame. That's great. This tape is here because I had a nosebleed on this piece of cardboard, just for context. This planner is different. This is not an Aura Estelle. This is a Michael's Recollections planner. I got it from Michael's, which makes sense. I just said that. And I need to open it over here so it doesn't tip over my tripod. But it doesn't have like, I got undated inserts so I could skip weeks if I wanted to. So I made these stickers for my friend Claire and I. She requested them and I was like, that's a good idea. I want those too. And so I made them for both of us. I'm talking really, really fast. But here we go. First spread of 2021. This spread is the most extra thing I have ever done. It has bougie boxes and it has like craziness. It doesn't have actual bougie boxes. I used half cut headers for this spread and you can't even see some of the boxes because they have overlays on them. But yes, the spread was so fun to do. I love this planner because I can undo it and then do the spread on a flat surface so that I don't have to write on the coil of the other planner like I did before. This spread was super fun to do. My friend Claire and I sometimes do spreads on FaceTime calls, which is always really fun. You'll probably see a lot of Call Claire in here. This is the week after. You can see I used my January 2021. I always put it on the week so I know what week it is because sometimes I skip them, like this one. I skipped the week in between this one. But this was the week of the inauguration. This is a glam planner kit. I think it turned out really, really good. Yeah, there's a lot of that. This is one of my favorite spreads I've done all year. And I think the next spread after this, yep, is the favorite spread. I think it's my favorite spread that I've ever done ever. So get ready for that. This spread was super, super pretty. It's from, it's using a kit from White Rose Printables, which is one of my new favorite printable stores. I watched The Little Mermaid in French. I do realize, and I made this mistake earlier, and I was like, dang it, Frances has an N in it. You'll see me spell Asian wrong again in this planner, which was totally my fault, and I was so mad about it, but I didn't have extra stickers for it, and I am still bitter about it. There's a lot of me watching WandaVision on Fridays. You'll see that as a recurring theme, and then also you'll see me watching Winter Soldier in the 1 week that I have finished. I made a TikTok about that week. I sound like such a mom. I'm literally 18 years old. But I made a TikTok, so go follow me on TikTok. My handle is literally FionnPlans. It's the same. Yeah, I like this spread because it has a good color palette and it's good foil. I used some foiled script stickers, like that one says take notes, and there's some homework ones. And this was a good week for foil. This is my favorite spread I have ever done. I think it's so gorgeous. It's using the Akio Pink collection from SPC. Oh wait, the spread is also tied with the next one. Oh no. Meh. And I plan to take up close pictures of all of these and post them on my Instagram, and I am excited for that. And I should probably do that after I film this, or I'm gonna never do it. But this spread, I think it turned out so gorgeous. I think the gold foil looks incredible. I would not have used gold foil with this kit, except for all of the foil that came with it was gold, so I was like, might as well. And I think it turned out literally perfect. I cut an overlay in half on this box. You can see it on the camera. I think that the spread is literally perfect. I think it's so good. Yeah, I don't think there's very much more to say. I think it turned out literally amazing, and this video is already 40 minutes long. We love that. This spread is my favorite. I don't have a boyfriend, but I have imaginary ones, and their names are, you ready for this? I'm going to name them all. Clyde, Jamie, Raul, Eddie, Anharas, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Fiero, Emmett, Seaweed, and Jack, and they're all my boyfriends. No, they're not. But I wanted to do a, like, Broadway Celebrity Crush kit I've wanted to do it for literally so long, And I figured Valentine's Day would be the perfect time to do it because why not? I use heart overlays, the rose gold heart overlays from Sticky Essentials. You can see them on the black header above Emmett. I think the spread turned out really, really good. I am obsessed with it. I have a Broadway Boyfriends playlist, so that was on all day on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I don't think there's very much more to say. I love them so much. My sister likes to make fun of me because she thinks I wouldn't hold it together in front of them, but I totally think I would. Comment below if you think you could hold it together in front of your celebrity crush or like influence, and then it'll tell me who got this far. Or don't, that's also fine. Let's see, next spread. Here we go, gold. A lot of these spreads I have like 3 more things to write in. That's a common theme, and I literally have it all written down in my bullet journal. So I just need to go back and do it. Same with this one. There's like this entire side is done, and I need to write down these 2 things, and this, and this, and this, and that's literally it. And I know exactly what I did because I marked it, and I know that I slept in on this day, and that I worked on home stuff, and did a science quiz on that day. Like, there's stuff I still know about. And then this week is kind of trash, but that's fine. I liked the kit. I didn't use foil with it because I thought I didn't have a real foil that matched. I did get my Taylor Swift cardigan this day, which was fun. And I got some more Taylor Swift merch. This is another one of the need to finish this spreads. I had spring break this week, which is why I didn't mark having class. I had class one day. And I wanted to use a superhero kit because this art came out and it was literally perfect, just like literally knocked it out of the park. And I didn't know when else I would be able to use it besides my spring break, and I had planned to watch some of the Marvel movies. I didn't. Ironically, I picked the week where there were no Marvel shows coming out. Whoops, I just hit the camera. Where there were no Marvel shows coming out to mark the week that Marvel stuff. I literally could have switched these and it would have worked perfectly because it was the WandaVision finale this week. Yes, and this is one of the last spreads that I've done. This is, and I had knocked the camera again, my St. Patrick's Day spread for 2021. I posted a TikTok of this spread and a reel on Instagram, so go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to this channel and do all the plugs. That's just a mental note for me. And I think that this spread literally turned out perfect. I think it's so, so gorgeous. See, Falcon and the Winter Soldier started this week, so I marked that. I bought an entire other sheet of superhero stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co., so I would have a second Winter Soldier to market when the finale came. Bucky is my favorite Marvel superhero. I think he's so good. People that hate him can have a debate with me. I just closed my window because I think he's so good. And I used SPC, so in the advent calendar from 2 years ago, she came out with these. They're foiled, bottom washi strips. There's random pastel colors. And it was literally perfect for this spread, and I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to use it. I got my, bougie box overlay tapes this week, or the week that I did this spread. I got them on the Wednesday. And this is the week that I'm filming this. So you can see I used that kit from earlier. It's happiness themed. I went on college tours, the end of this week and the start of the next one. Yeah, I think I'm back into the groove again. There are times when I've lost it. I'm going to say the word burnout again. Planner burnout is real. People say YouTube burnout is real, and it is, but it's kind of like that. You don't have to write everything down all the time. You can take a break if you need to. I am obsessed with this spread. I used to be an Irish dancer, and I think just knocked it out of the park with this artwork. I love this girl. I have some bone to pick with like her posture and stuff, but that also makes sense because you can't have a girl with her foot out to the front in a tall box, so I let that slide. I love their shoes. They're actually correct, and there's laces underneath them, which I think is awesome. That Jess did the research for that. That is very much an Irish dancer thing. Yes, I love St. Patrick's Day. You can see I printed out St. Patrick's Day scripts, and there is a Coffee Masters Co. emoji who's sipping on a shamrock shake, who's living the best life. Here's the next kit that I used. It's the same kit from Planner Taco that I used in 2018 and never finished the spread for. I think it's so interesting how foil changes with the color kit you use. This is gold foil with the green kit, and this is gold foil with the yellow kit, and I think it looks so different and so unique, and I like it a lot. And then my next kit, which we can go full circle with, is the Easter kit that I used a long time ago. Yeah, I don't feel bad about reusing art, because I think it's a more frugal option if you're looking for that, and why not pass up the opportunity to use something again, and like, if your planning style has changed, which mine totally has. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this spread up, and then we grab the first one to go have a full circle moment, because I don't know, why not? You have this spread, which I really like, and then you have your start. Thank you so much for watching this video. I don't care if you got it all the way through. There's probably, the watch time on this video is going to be super low, and I'm probably not going to cut it. I'll just add music and stuff, but I hope that you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you all later with my next video. Bye, everybody.